And so off the tip, it's Boston. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Showing off a little athleticism there. Fun watching Brooks get up high on that alley-oop.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Here's Tatum. Over Brooks. Takes a three. And great something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Payne with the bucket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here's Tatum for three. Connects from three-point range.
Well, Jason Tatum with the answer from three. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
Morant against Brown. Here's Adams. Brooks with no one around. A three-pointer, no good. Celtics have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Brown finds Tatum. Offensive rebound. Williams. Pass to Tatum. Fader on the way. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Tatum's got 6.
Tatum doesn't need a whole lot of space. You give him any look from three, and you're in trouble.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Brown wide open. He fires. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Morant with it. Picked up by Brown. Payne for three. Morant passes to Adams. They need this. He takes it up and lays it in.
This is Steven Adams at his absolute best. This guy is a high percentage shooter because he understands how to use his frame.
Buries it from three-point range.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it. In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Boston.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And their assist total also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Bane. Jacks up a three. Sinks the triple. He has 6. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Now, here's Bane. Following the miss by Al Horford and stolen by Horford. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And he comes up with the deuce.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now here's Morant. Memphis moving it around. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It goes on Jason Tatum.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
A nice shot by Tatum.
Well, consistent catch-and-shoot opportunities will be available for Jason Tatum, and he makes good on it.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I spoke with the Celtics head coach a little bit ago. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Tatum. 9 points in the game so far. Right.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Passes it to Bane. There's the three. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Well, he could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Sinks the three-pointer.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Bane for 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well,
Desmond Bane getting it done for the Grizzlies. 18 points from three-point range for him in that quarter. That is some serious shooting. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Grizzlies.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
they've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. Bane against Brown. Out to Morant. Stolen by Smart. Here's Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
We know we're talking about a skilled scorer in these open floor situations. Jason Tatum knows where to be.
And even when the stats aren't there, Horford still just finds a way to have an impact on the game.
Al is such a high IQ player, right, GA? He always puts himself in the right position. He's an exceptional defender. He's cross-positionally able on the defensive end. He can space the floor as a three-point shooter. You can put him at the 4 or 5 spots. So valuable. Tatum has worked very hard to improve his finishing game, and that includes sometimes taking contact and earning a trip to the foul line.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Final.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games. For Tatum, an incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
Boston again missing. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. In the corner, it's Bane. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Bane's got 21.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Smart against Morant. For the 3, stolen by Jackson. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. Brooks finds Bane. Three-pointer. That shot, no good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Here's Williams. Count that one. Williams has got his second basket.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
And Morant moves it down.
gives a team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
When Jaylen Brown is feeling it, I think you've got to feed him because you want his confidence to grow as that skilled scorer you hope he will be.
Unhindered, going all the way. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Horford, and the Celtics hit again from deep. Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in this league, Doors, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary threes, rather than 2 quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high-percentage 2-point looks.
Brooks for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Brooks has got 5.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
Brooks against Tatum. Floats it up for Horford, and a dunk by Horford.
Well, the rise for the alley-oop, just remarkable timing, perfect execution.
And taken away by Brown. Williams kicks to Horford. From deep 3-point range. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. 35 seconds left in the second quarter. Up top, Bane. He's covered by Brown. Down low. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Kennard, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. 24 seconds left now here in the second. Tatum kicks to Horford. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant finds in. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Absolutely fearless. Morant willing to put his body on the line in order to make plays.
And he sinks the second. To the paint. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
And so it's Boston. Thank you, David. And we'll be back.
The Grizzlies, 36. The Celtics, 48.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by Desmond Bane.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. Ja Morant, he's out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Adams in at the center filling out the middle. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. The Grizzlies trail by 10. The pass to Jackson. Back to Kennard. Jackson, a screen on Brown. Kennard, the pass to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
outside, Smart. No good on the three.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Kennard for three. Brooks kicks to Kennard. Back to Brooks. Adams trying to free himself up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And one of these modern wings who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
And both free throws good for Brooks. Celtics leading by 6. And here's Tatum for 3. Here's Horford. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Al Horford, a force inside right now, willing himself to the line, getting physical near the basket.
So Horford gets 2.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Kennard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Tatum against Kennard. Tatum passes to Smart. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 5 assists in the game.
I'll tell you have to appreciate the confidence of Marcus Smart. At point-blank range, he is an efficient scorer.
Kennard against Horford. Kennard kicks to Brooks. It's Morant in the corner. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Brooks. Kennard on the wing. Lets it go with a 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
With the crossover, Williams with the block. Outside Tatum. Fires for 3. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Jason Tatum has proven to be a knockdown three-point shooter. Huge asset for his team.
That's a 2 from Kennard. Morant against Smart. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Memphis shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. First one falls for him.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
And so Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. And so Smart nails both of them.
Boy, I just love how Marcus Smart plays the game of basketball. He's aggressive, he's intelligent, and he doesn't mind getting under your skin.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Baines checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Jones subbed in for Morant. Smart wide open, he fires. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Smart's got the lead up to 12 now for Boston. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Kennard for 3. And Tatum pulls it down. On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 10-2 run here. Brown outside. And the Celtics another 3.
Well, Jaylen Brown has proven himself a legit three-point threat. Now you've got to step out even farther. That's a big-time deep ball.
Bane inside the three-point line. And another miss by Memphis. Boston leading by 15. Pass to Smart. Driving inside.
Well, that's an example of the strength of Marcus Smart. He barrels into the defense in order to pick up the foul.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Boston.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Horford with it, guarded now by Jackson. And here's Tatum for 3. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Williams passes to Smart. Here's Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Brown. Takes it inside. Brown jams it in.
Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
No coverage that time. Kennard's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Smart.
Marcus Smart at the line for 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the Grizzlies with possession here. It's an 18-point game. Kennard for 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. From deep. Stolen by Jackson. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Boston on top.
Please give a big round of applause.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Jaylen Brown.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. On the court right now for the Celtics. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point guard position.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams is just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
The deep 3 from Tatum. Boston, no good that time either. And for Memphis, they're shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Kennard's shot is off.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Horford trying to free himself up. And it's Brown missing.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
The shot. Horford, no luck.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. It just comes up empty.
Side out. Marcus Smart. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Bain. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Good on the triple. 24 points for Desmond Bain.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Horford the pass to Tatum. And he drives in. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jaren Jackson.
There is size and there is reach with Jason Tatum, and that makes him a difficult guard. He just dares the defense to foul him right there.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Morant kicks to Bain. Adams sets the pick for Bain. Brown against Kennard. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
This, folks, is what a pure shooter looks like. Luke Kennard, so good from range.
Tatum gets the bucket.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Kicks it to Horford. There's the triple. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, the incredible shooting touch of Al Horford. He added that range game during his time in Atlanta.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Celtics on D. Jackson a screen on Tatum. And a wide open look for Bane. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Tatum drives in. And the dunk by Tatum.
Boy, once he gets going, all 6'8", 210 pounds, Tatum very hard to stop off the bounce.
Kennard for 3. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Tatum passes to Horford. Here's Williams, and it's slammed in by Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And stolen by Williams. Brown right side. From outside off the mark. Memphis has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Celtics.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jason Tatum.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Outside Tatum. Stolen by Jackson.
Celtics foul. Jason Tatum. His 3rd personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for your Grizzlies.
Free throw good, Bane.
At the line for 2.
And Bane drops them both. Boston's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the 4th quarter. 4 of 9. Jackson from long range. Here's the 3. Boston grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
There's Brown with the 3. Here's Tatum, and he uses the glass on the layup. Tatum's got 36.
That's a case where the reach of Jason Tatum comes into play. Understanding, let me go hit the offensive glass, and you get rewarded for it.
Morant surveying the D. And here is Bane from deep three-point range, off target. And so it's Boston easily. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for...
Smack clowns with mad style.
really setting themselves up for the future.
Always fun to watch these young stars go at it against one another and see how they develop over time. I'm looking forward to watching their journeys.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. Now here's Towns. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Outside for Moran. Jackson outside. Here's Bane. 5 to shoot. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And so he hits both. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can. You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
The free throw drops for Moran. First quarter, just over a minute played. And here's Minnesota now. It's a three-point game. Edwards can't hit.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Towns slamming it down to show the defense exactly what he can do. That was a pretty dominant move by the Cat.
Oh, got that one up quick.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Out to the right wing. And it's Towns penetrating. Back to Daniels. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Outside Morant. Fires from deep. Here's Bane. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Bane. Adams a screen. Bane, the pass to Adams. And then Morant with the dunk.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low. Working around the contact and getting it to go.
Right wing. Towns against Jackson. Towns passes to Conley. Here's Edwards. Back to Towns. 6 on the shot clock.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Outside Morant. Outside Bane. Here's the 3. Minnesota with a rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Outside Morant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
The Grizzlies have got 6 of 8 shots to go.
Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well.
Oh, hey, how about
big
that?
Big time right there. Big time.
Woo.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft. Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter here. Right side, McDaniels. To the paint. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Memphis leading. Outside Bane. Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's Morant. Oh, they get a hand on it.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
To the middle. And Gobert with the stuff.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. The Timberwolves trail. And Edwards slams it in.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam. You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Outside Morant. Lets the three fly. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Minnesota with the ball. Pass to McDaniels. Drops in the layup for two. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% three, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few. Big day for their backcourt. Their guards have set the tone, and the rest of the team is following.
To the left side wing. Outside Conley. He takes it in. Back to Towns. The kick out to Conley. Pass to Towns. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. They grab their own miss. Outside McDaniels. And stolen by Bane. Lets it go from deep. Here's Jackson. Nails the baby hook. Jackson's got 5 now. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
Jackson outside. Morant, the pass to Jackson. The three from Bane. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Bane's got 6 in the quarter.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Towns gets the bucket. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Up top, Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
Oh! Wow. Come on, with authority. Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
Conley passes to Edwards. To the wing, right side. Towns with the ball. Checked by Brooks. Tipped. With with the drive. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Left side, Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Jackson with a screen on Gobert. Bane, the pass to Jackson. Brooks against Edwards. Pass to Jackson. Clock at 6. Outside Bane. The three. Edwards pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
.35 seconds left in the second period. Down low. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Pass to Morant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Sort of defining the term floor general. Conley has total command of this offense.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Back to Morant. Outside Bane. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And Bane drops them both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Well, that's an extremely hard shot to defend.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. There's Jackson with the 3. No good there. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Gobert with it. He's picked up by Adams. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Kennard, he's checked in for Memphis. Conley against Morant. Pass to Jackson. To the inside. 5 on the clock. Here's Kennard. No good on the triple. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards, the pass to Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Brooks defending. Now Gobert. He shoots. And that one hits the back iron.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Pass to Jackson. Takes a 3. And Kennard with the 3. Kennard's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Edwards against Brooks. Conley up top. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. All by himself. Here's Brooks. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
And it's Towns penetrating. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
You know, this is what makes Towns an all-star kind of talent. I mean, his ability to get it going and pile up points in a hurry.
Here's Kennard. They get it back. Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Pass to Adams. Kennard outside. Inside. Outside for Brooks. 6 to shoot. Towns against Jackson. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And here's Morant outside. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Edwards can't hit.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Kennard outside. Over Edwards. Kennard can't get it to go.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Pass to Towns. 1:16 left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
And he sinks the 2nd. We've got 1:13 left in the 3rd quarter. Morant, the pass to Kennard. Morant against Conley. Back to Kennard. And there's the drive. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
Pass to Kennard. From the arc. Fires in the triple. Kennard's got 8 here in this quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the 2nd half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Outside Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Brooks with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Morant, the pass to Kennard. Adams a screen. This one for 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Here in the 3rd, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Pass to Conley. He takes it in. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Even though Conley is older, he's still really fast, using that speed well to draw the foul on the drive.
And Conley drops them both. With 1 on the clock. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Bain, he's checked in for Brooks. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Luke Kennard out there with Ja Morant. And it's Bain in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. High post Towns. Pass to Gobert. Conley with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Towns. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Outside Bane. Jacks up a 3. The shot no good. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Here's McDaniels, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain.
Oh,
man.
Whoa.
Punch that one.
Bad intentions.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Kennard has the open look. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one. Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
On the wing, Bane. Kicks it out to Kennard. Sinks the tray. Kennard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
And the foul on Steven Adams. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Morant finds Jackson. Back to Morant. To the paint. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
Adams, shot's good.
Oh, such a cool customer. You can count on Adams making the right play in pressure situations.
And Edwards slams it in.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Here's Morant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And it's critical Morant steps up in the important points in the game. This is his time to shine.
And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But was the previous play, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong,
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
so they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Conley against Morant. Pass to Kennard. And stolen by Edwards. To tie it up. And he sinks the layup. Edwards has got 17 points here in the second half.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he's smart. He stays focused on his shot.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Towns goes in. Oh, misses the dunk. For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Oh, he nails it!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. To the wing on the left. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Stolen by Jackson.
That was a critical steal for them, creating a big opportunity here.
Morant against Conley. Adams a screen. On the wing, Bane. Clock at 6. Here's Morant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen
the previous play is under review.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still heaved.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He told them, quote, "It all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs." Inspiring words, guys.
And Allie, thanks.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Here's Conley. It's McDaniels on the wing. And they'll get another chance. Edwards finds Towns. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game. I'm sure they would have preferred a...
I smack clowns with mad style.
centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard. Shot clock at 5. And Tatum pulls it down. And here's Boston. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Smart misses. Tatum against Gobert. Edwards looking it over. The kick out to Towns. Back to Edwards. 5 to shoot. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find. And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on.
Oh, here's Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Rebound by Williams.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Tries again. The kick out to Brown. From deep. A new 14 for Boston. And rejection by McDaniels. The 3 from Tatum. Back to Brown. No good with the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's the floater. And it's Edwards getting it to go.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. Upper body strength helps him down low. And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk earlier with Boston's head coach. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
All right, David, thanks. Oh, my goodness, what a play.
Oh, my. And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
And the dunk by Brown.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now, here's McDaniel. Here's Conley. Rebounded by Smart. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Williams. Tatum against Towns. Fires the 3. The shot will not fall. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. 1:31 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Edwards. Towns kicks to Conley. Horford with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Smart. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Brown against Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from. And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Here's Brown. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Towns. And the dunk by Tatum.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Edwards passes to McDaniels. Conley feeling it out. Outside Edwards. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
Ooh, how about that extended range from Tatum? That was an absolute bomb.
And so it's Boston heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics. Timberwolves trail by 7. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Brown and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Michael Conley picks one up. Hey, Richard, for a while, teams went small. They became quicker. Now we're seeing some teams go big, playing 2, sometimes 3 7-footers in the lineup. It's amazing. Ooh, what a slam! What a slam!
Oh, great work by Edwards to get up court in a hurry and get himself a bucket. Can't let those fast break opportunities get away.
Here's Brown. The 19-footer is on the money. Brown's got 7.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Here's Edwards. And Boston with the rebound. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Horford. Towns with the steal. Conley kicks to Edwards. Towns down low, working on Horford. It's Edwards on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Conley dishes to Edwards. Second chance shot. Offensive rebound. Gobert the pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, that's what we call playing with force. And Towns going up for the dunk, daring the defense to contest.
Here's Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
It's stolen by Brown. Here's Smart. The kick out to Williams. Up top, Brown. Edwards defending. 4 on the shot clock. Horford gets the bucket.
And not every big can hit from there, but Horford has that versatility because that man has put in the work.
And they recover it. There's the pass to Edwards. McDaniels up top, guarded by Tatum. The kick out to Towns. And another shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Robert Williams.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team.
Good on the second free throw. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Tatum driving in. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Edwards. And taken away by Brown. Knocked away. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Towns. And that one, good. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you see Big Cat that has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Towns kicks to McDaniels. Out to Conley. Stolen by Smart. Tatum with it. Picked up by Edwards. The tray. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Edwards drives in and finished off by Edwards.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Minnesota shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. The free throw drops for Towns. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Conley driving the lane. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting.
Here's Tatum. Here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
And so he hits both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Right side, Williams. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And one thing Williams has, a lot of natural strength. You can play him physical, but most of the time he's going to win that battle.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. And the 3-ball is good. Conley's got 7 points in the game.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Smart misses. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. They trail by 3, and Edwards with the stuff.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Drills it from outside.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Free throw good, Edwards.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Shoots from the line, and it's Boston with another.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And taken away by Brown. Here's Williams. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 6 assists in the game.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
And so it's Boston with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a cruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Running in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. Outside, Tatum, stolen by McDaniels. Here's Edwards, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And this is Edwards' game. And when he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Taking 2 shots.
And Edwards drops them both. Celtics leading by 4. Here's Brown. There's the dish to Tatum. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Minnesota shooting around 41% on the night. Towns with it. Outguarded by Smart. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the call. Foul on Boston. This is his third trip to the free throw line.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Brown the pass to Horford. Offline with his three.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Moving it up. Tipped away. Towns with the steal. There's the lob to Towns. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the athleticism from Towns there? Skying up with ease to power through on that alley-oop.
Smart kicks to Horford. Tatum drives in. Here's Williams. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Throws it up high. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. The Timberwolves trail to the middle and stolen by Williams. Tatum passes to Williams. Outside, Horford. From outside the arc. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Right side, Conley. On deep. Out to Edwards. And stolen by Tatum. It's Brown with the drive. And then jammed down as he goes right over Anthony Edwards.
One of the premier scoring wings in the NBA. Jaylen Brown is at it again.
Passes to Towns. To the inside. And taken away by Brown. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Smart leading the charge.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
And making sure they convert by finishing strong.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Conley driving to the basket. Williams with the block. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Edwards kicks to Conley. The baseline J. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Towns. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Smart with the ball for Boston. They've led by as much as 10. Horford has a wide open look. Here's Tatum. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Boston leading by 4. Here's Brown, and the dunk by Brown.
Extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
When he comes in there with that tomahawk, that's just too much force. For Minnesota, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Good on both. 1:19 left in the third. Brown with it. Now defended by Gobert. Pass to Horford. Fires the three. And rebounded by McDaniels.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Smart finds Tatum. Horford against Gobert. Back to Horford. Just 5 on the clock. No good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Gobert the pass to Conley. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. 7-second difference.
Nice finish. Quick down the lane. Brown flying by defenders.
The pass to McDaniels from deep three-point range. Kept alive, Minnesota. Gobert, no good. Conley against Williams. Here's Horford. There's the drive. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. And it's an 8-point Celtic lead.
And no doubt, Horford's size gives him an advantage in any physical.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. It triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be
the previous play is under review.
Really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And so it's the... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the 1. That's the Boston 5.
And how about the poise there by Horford? Lets the defender make the mistake, and now he's headed to the line.
He hits both from the stripe. Timberwolves trail by 8. A crossover, and Edwards with the stop.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Edwards kicks to Towns. Stolen by Smart. Brown outside. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Timberwolves shooting not great, 40% for the game. Out to Conley. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Towns driving inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And really one of the more mobile bigs in our league. You simply have to account for Towns on the drive.
Up top, Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Edwards got 26 points.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Brown against Edwards. The offensive rebound. Williams, that's good. And breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for Boston. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Robert Williams.
Oh, impressive drive there by Edwards. Mixing it up with the D to draw the foul while in the act.
For Boston, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Brown into the lane. Can't throw it down with one hand. For Minnesota, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Gobert finds Towns. Buries the long-range jumper. Towns has got 9 points here in the second half.
And few 7-footers in the league have Towns' shooting touch. This is the guy you want to create for time and time again. Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
The Celtics have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Tatum on the wing. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Edwards can't hit. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Boston. They've led by as much as 10. Passes it to Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Now Conley, taken away by Williams. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Slot with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Horford. It's good from long range. Horford's got 5 points now this quarter.
And why not go? Big Al has played in so many big games, not intimidated by the moment.
We rifled that one in from distance. And now a 7-point Celtic lead for Minnesota. They've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. A three-pointer is right on target.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Just look, he's ready.
Williams dishes to Tatum. From deep. Williams kicks to Tatum. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried. Tatum's got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Boston.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their impressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jaylen Brown.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Offline with his three.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Tatum launches it from deep. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
What is he doing? You gotta get out to Tatum. He is too good of an outside shooter to be given that much airspace. What?
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And another great rebound there. I mean, he's pulled down a ton of them, and the size issue has not been a problem here today.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have...
I smack clowns with mad style.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point.
And then Morant with the jam. As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Back to Brown. Driving in. And the jam by Brown.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Bane against Brown. Jackson, the screen from deep. Bane. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
If you want to talk about a high-value veteran, Al Horford is your guy. I mean, he's been around the block and has a ton of wisdom to share with younger guys.
And he's good on the second. Here's Morant. Morant drawing the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Boston with it. Outside Tatum from deep three-point range. Can't hit that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. The three from Bane. And again, Memphis no good. The Celtics have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Jackson, the pass to Morant. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Here's Adams. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
What I like about Adams, he just knows where to be. Nice play.
Smart finds Brown. Williams with the screen. That shot is off. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Outside Bane. On the wing, Bane. From outside the arc. Misses again, now 0 for 3. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And here's Brown for 3. They get it back. Williams misses in close.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Pass to Bane. Back to Morant. Now here's Brooks. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. With the teardrop. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And sly move by Brown to ensure the foul. He won't pass up on a chance to draw one off you.
He's off on the second. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. From deep, Bane. And again, Memphis no good. The Celtics with the lead. Williams passes to Tatum. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first. And Horford powers it home.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor. Putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
Smart against Morant. The rebound, Celtics. Brown inside, guarded by Bane. Brown can't hit. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Tough to shadow Morant. Explosive off the dribble, but at the same time, can stop on a dime.
Now here's Brown. Takes it inside. Here's Williams. Out to Horford. And here's Brown for 3. And there's Horford on the assist from Brown. Horford's got 6 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Bane. All sorts of time. Connects. The jumper drops.
Quick decision-making of Desmond Bane. Not wasting any time going up with his shot.
against Bane. Drive by Brown.
Whoa, wait a second. You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Tatum passes to Williams. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. Memphis trailing here. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. The three from Bane. Boston with a rebound. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Tatum way outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
On the catch and shoot, Tatum is a go-to option. It seems like he's always ready to put up a shot.
And stolen by Williams. Tatum passes to Williams. Drives to the hoop. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
From deep. No good. Misses at the buzzer. The baskets were coming early and often in the first. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Celtics.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
No problems knocking that one down. Smart has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Well, Memphis shooting just 33% so far in this game. Bane against Brown. And here's Bane. Shot clock at 6. Brooks, the pass to Bane. Knocks down the 18-footer. Bane's gotten his second bucket.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him. And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
Stolen by Jackson. Outside Bane. Jackson with a screen on Brown. And the basket by Bane.
A stellar shooter from downtown. All Bane needs is a little space, and he's ready to fire.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
Grant, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Brown with it, guarded by Morant, down low. Horford outside. Over Jackson. It's rebounded by Memphis.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Outside Bane. Jackson with a screen on Brown. From deep, Bane to the inside. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got his first basket.
Love the shot selection Jaren Jackson has, especially from the interior. It's why he's so efficient.
Smart passes to Horford. They grab their own miss. Williams. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Kick out to Brown. No good on the 3. And here are the Grizzlies. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions. But can they push through and grab the lead?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
Hits the trifecta. Horford's got 9 points.
And he can still do so many things for you. Big Al calmly knocking it down from distance.
From deep, Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
This guy has crazy hops. Brown levitates over the floor.
From deep, Bane. There's the triple. Morant, no good. Boston's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. And here's Brown for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Morant. Jackson outside. And he banks in the layup. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
The D has to be more assertive with Jaren Jackson inside. Even with some contact, he's still able to score.
Here's Horford. There's Tatum with the 3. Kicks it out to Smart. The 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. From deep, Morant gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer. You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
That misses. Would have counted had he gone. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Celtics out in front. They lead by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Get ready for the Jabberwockies.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair, and it's Smart in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Yep, that one goes.
Well, Horford isn't afraid to go old school and drop a shot there from mid-range.
From deep, Morant. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 8 rebounds in the game. It's Brown on the wing. Brooks defending. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And stolen by Morant. Pass to Jackson. This for the tie. Nails it from 3. Jackson's got 7 points.
There is the flexibility of Jaren at the offensive end. He can post, he can put it on the floor, or he can just catch and fire.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Now here's Kennard. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
A knockdown shooter with excellent range. Kennard gives your offense the floor spacing it needs.
There's Tatum with the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Kennard outside. To the middle. It's tipped. Horford with a steal. The ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Grizzlies.
Memphis ball.
Morant.
Watch out, watch out, watch your head.
Awesome. Get out the way.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Using his speed advantage to create the separation he needs for the shot.
The 3 ball. Tatum with a steal. Now the Celtics on the move. The long distance three is buried. He's got 16.
Growing into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
A good look from Horford, and he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Horford's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
Smart outside. Launches it. Not going to go that time. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And here's Morant outside. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Back to Adams. Kicks it out to Kennard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Brooks. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Robert Williams picks up one.
Just a real solid all-around player. Brooks that time drawing the foul.
That free throw no good. He hits the second from the line. 1:52 left in the third quarter here. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Now here's Morant. He's got 18. Pass to Kennard. The three is up. Smart grabs the miss. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Tatum finds Brown. Looking to get back on track. Leans from outside. And Tatum with the basket on the assist from Brown. Tatum's got 18 points in the game.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
Pulls it back to Tatum. Pass to Horford. Tatum with it. Brooks defending. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls it from the top of the key. And that one's long. Memphis has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Boston again missing. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
Pass to Horford. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. He's got 15. Smart against Morant.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
And the first one at the line is good. And Morant drops them both. Here's Tatum. He's got 18. Horford for 3. Horford missing again.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. Better luck next time, maybe.
You know what? Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis Grizzlies, totaling 26 points and showing no signs of letting up anytime soon. We'll be back in a moment. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Ja Morant is out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Bane in at the 3. Out to Horford. Lets it go from the wing. The shot misses. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
High effort, fast break plays. They have been very effective for them in this game, generating a lot of points for them.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Pass to Tatum. Brown against Kennard. Smart outside. And here's Tatum. Now here's Brown. Defended by Kennard. Brown can't hit. Outside Bain. Fires the three. Brown with the steal. Outside Tatum. Beyond the arc. Boston again missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Morant, the pass to Kennard. Jackson, the screen. Outside Morant.
And then Morant with the jam. They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Jackson outside. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Robert Williams picks up one.
We've watched Jaren Jackson struggle with early career injuries, but despite the setbacks, he's continued to grow and become a stronger player.
For Boston, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Tatum drives in to stop the run, and they recover it. Outside, Brown. Pass to Smart. There's the three. Brown can't hit.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Morant with the slam! They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Basket counts.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
Back to Kennard. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Gets the three ball to go. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Pass to Tatum. Back to Brown. Tatum against Bain. 4-3. Tatum. Good. Tatum's got 12 points here in the second half.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
To the inside. Pass to Adams. Now here's Kennard. 5 on the clock. From deep, Morant. Boston with a rebound. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Here's Morant. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Stronger than his frame might suggest. That's a big-time and one by Ja.
Here's Smart. Pass to Tatum. From deep three-point range. Here's Williams. He drains it from the right block.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Tatum against Bain. Morant with it. From deep. No good. And Boston going the other way now. Tatum way outside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. .43 seconds left to play in the fourth. From deep three-point range. Rebound Boston.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Adams, the pass to Kennard. Gets the three to fall. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And here's Brown for three. It's off. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are...
Smack clowns with mad style.
Marcus, what you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Edwards, that's good.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Morant kicks to Bane. The three-pointer off the mark. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Shoots the three, and it's Morant missing. We played just over a minute here in the first. And the pass to McDaniels. Outside, Towns. Now, here's McDaniels. He's tightly guarded. It's stolen by Adams. It's stolen by Gobert. Rebounded by Jackson.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
Now Edwards, following the miss by John Morant from deep. Edwards with it, now defended by Adams. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Jackson in the corner. Gobert with the defensive effort. Out to Morant. The second chance effort. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Minnesota with the ball. McDaniels passes to Towns. Here he goes. And Towns throws it down.
Boy, you can see the work Karl Anthony Towns put in on that handle. That was special.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
I think Mike Conley historically will always be part of the grit and grind mentality where he spent his career in Memphis. But this guy's skill set allows him to fit in with any organization. An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Stolen by McDaniels. Edwards dishes to Conley. Back to Edwards. Outside Conley. Pass to McDaniels for three. Hits the three-point bomb.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 6. Jackson with the screen. And another miss by Memphis. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
I'll tell you, so many different aspects to his offensive arsenal. Towns flashing solid handle ability.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Morant with it. Conley picks him up. Outside, Bane. Stolen by McDaniels. Deflects the pass. And Adams kicks to Brooks to stop the run. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Morant outside. It's stolen by Edwards. And here they come. Jumps up. And the rejection by Jackson. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. On the wing, Bane. Edwards defending. Now here's Morant for 3. Up in time, and that does it for the first quarter. Minnesota on top, up 6. And back in. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Timberwolves leading by 8. McDaniels passes to Towns. McDaniels in the post. Guarded by Bane. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Morant kicks to Brooks. Morant against Conley. Gobert pulls it in.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair. Anthony Edwards is one of the most explosive athletes in the league. He can burn you with his perimeter jump shooting. He's dangerous in transition. And look out, folks, the upside is there.
Conley's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Bane with it. Conley picks him up. Jackson a screen on Conley. Bane for 3. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Morant. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for 1 more at the line.
Just superior focus for Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
And evaluating defenders goes well beyond blocks and steals. So, Doris, when you're doing a game, what are some of the things that you look for and that teams are looking for?
Activity, attention to detail, deflections. Is the person switchable? Can they guard the elite wing scorers? In addition to size and length, do they have lateral quickness? So many things go into quality defense.
Here's McDaniels. An easy 2 points on the layup. And it's a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Towns for 3, and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That's on Jaren Jackson For Minnesota, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And the second free throw, good.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns has always had a burden on his shoulders offensively, and he has the skill set to be able to handle it gracefully. This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Morant kicks to Bane. The Grizzlies with another miss. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And Memphis turns it over again. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, if you're going to concede anything, I guess you'd prefer Towns get to the mid-range, but boy, he is so consistent.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Here's Edwards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
How about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
The Grizzlies trail by 14. On the wing, Bane. Edwards defending. Here's Jackson. Plays it up off the glass. Jackson's got 5 now.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
And a wide open look for Bane. And the 3 off target.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Conley the pass to Towns. And the rejection by Jackson.
Well, so good at anticipating when shots are going to go up. Steven Adams, terrific protecting the basket.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. Minnesota leading by 12. Outside Edwards. Stolen by Brooks. Up top Adams. Here's Morant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Towns.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
Edwards drives in. Oh, that's offensive interference. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Now, how about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Edwards kicks to Gobert. The shot and game clock separated by 4. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Edwards dishes to Gobert. 6 to shoot. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Plays it up and banks it in. Gobert's got his first bucket in this one.
It's incredible to think how far Rudy Gobert has come since entering the league and his ability to finish at the cup. That is just nicely done.
It's been all about Karl Anthony. Thanks for the great interview, David.
33, the Grizzlies, 22.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. John Morant, he's out there with Kennard, and it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. McDaniels passes to Towns, and there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
Go the other way.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Memphis. It's a 13-point game. And something you always hear about Jaden McDaniels, Doris, is how effortless he makes the game look.
Kev, when I watch this guy play, I feel like he glides through an NBA game. There's a finesse that you don't necessarily see from players his size. He's a handful on the low block. This young man is brimming with potential. Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Morant passes to Kennard. The shot, no good. Timberwolves leading by 15. Inside, and Edwards with the stuff.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots, and they'll get another chance. Puts up a 3. And Adams kicks to Kennard. Jackson in the corner. From downtown. Rebound, Minnesota.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Edwards with it. Now defended by Adams. Conley against Kennard. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Back to Kennard. From the arc. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Conley. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's 6 points for Conley.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Over in the corner, Conley. Outside, Edwards. Out to the wing. Here's McDaniels. And the shot is long.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Morant looking around. Kennard for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 8 rebounds in this game. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. The quick look, no good that time. The Grizzlies trail by 19. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
It's Brooks on the wing. Kennard up top. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Good on the shot.
What assertive play by Luke Kennard in the painted area doing work.
Outside Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The 3 from Morant. He doesn't hit that one. And Minnesota now the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's Edwards. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And a miss there on the triple. Timberwolves leading by 15. Pass to McDaniels. To the paint. Out to Edwards. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Steven Adams picks one up.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
The Grizzlies trail by 17. Kennard finds Morant. There's the three. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Kennard's shot is off. Now here's McDaniels. He's got 5. Back to Conley. Towns for 3, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Minnesota taking a 19-point. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Grizzlies shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And Edwards with the stuff.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Towns, no luck. The Grizzlies trail by 17. Morant finds Kennard. And it's Brooks in the corner. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, you have to understand what the defense is doing. If they give you an opportunity to set up a teammate, Luke Kennard will take it.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Timberwolves lead by 17. Fires from the line. They get it back. Pass to Kennard. For the 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks.
Yeah, couldn't quite hang on to it. They're not in a position now where they can afford to be giving it away like that.
Conley against Morant. Here's Edwards with the drive. That's in there. Conley with the assist. 24 points for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Kennard for 3. Hands it from downtown.
Well, Luke Kennard's bread and butter, right? The lethal outside shooter who doesn't need much space.
And there's the feed to McDaniels. The kick out to Towns. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Morant with it. Picked up by Edwards. Takes the 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And relentless in his attack, Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
Nice shot by Gobert.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Timberwolves leading by 12. Outside Conley. Out to Edwards. Now here's McDaniel. Kennard covering. Conley the pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. The kick out to Towns. The pass to McDaniels. Outside Towns. Edwards inside. Jackson on him. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Stolen by Michael Conley. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Morant against Conley. Picked his pocket. And here comes the break from about 19 feet. Jackson misses. Timberwolves leading by 12. Towns finds Gobert. Over Kennard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Rudy Gobert has become really excellent at getting deep low post position. The defense has got to foul him when he's that deep.
Memphis has gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Kennard for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Minnesota.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Timberwolves passing it around. It's stolen by Adams. Towns with the steal. Edwards fires from way outside. Quick shot there, and it's off target. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something that they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced. Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable. Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. On top. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.
I smack clowns with mad style.
teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point guard.
You know, there's very little the defense can do to slow Towns down when he has momentum like that on the drive.
Horford outside. Williams against Gobert. Tipped. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. The shot by Conley. No good. The Celtics have gone 1 for 3 so far. Williams with the screen.
Timberwolves foul. Jaden McDaniels. First personal foul. First team foul.
Williams against Gobert. And Williams punches it home.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Towns for 3. Hauled in by Brown.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl-Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
And he can't get the first one.
Shooting for Boston, Robert Williams at the line for 2.
And the second free throw is good. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Edwards finds Gobert. The kick out to Conley. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by Conley.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
On the drive, Smart. It's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
From deep, Conley. Hauled in by Brown.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Tatum from long range. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Edwards can't hit. The Celtics have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Smart with the bucket.
Well, he's got such outstanding vision for a big guy, and he's a willing passer. He knows the importance of keeping the ball moving.
And that one is good. Smart has got 7 points.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
So it's Minnesota now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Here's McDaniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
Towns doing a nice job with a smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Here's Tatum after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
And that one's good from Conley.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Horford can't hit.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
McDaniels from long range. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. And here's Brown for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Towns. Gobert with it. Guarded now by Williams. Clock at 6. Towns passes to Edwards. Gobert inside. Hounded by Tatum. The kick out to Edwards. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. McDaniels. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. McDaniels got 6.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And so it's the Boston Celtics finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. More 2K action in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
They're also doing a really good job on the offensive boards, bagging their own groceries, doing whatever it takes to get those second chance points.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair, and it's Smart in at the 1. The putback. Horford pulls it in. Boston has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Tatum finds Smart. The leaner. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. 9 points in the game.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. He's making passes like that, too. Watch out.
Towns for 3. Here's Gobert. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
The Celtics with the lead. Here's Brown. And he drives in. And the jam by Brown.
Just awesome speed from Brown. Blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
Here's Edwards. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Here's Brown. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Last season, we saw a lot of teams bring a renewed focus to their defensive efforts. Clark, you think it paid off?
I think it did. I mean, scoring was down across the league, V8. So that clearly indicates defense took a step forward. And, you know, great defense for championship teams has always been central and key. So I don't think it's an exception. I think that's the rule now. Defense wins.
For Boston, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Brown's got 6 here in the quarter.
And Brown runs the floor like a locomotive, 225 pounds, and wrecks defenses in transition.
The kick out to Conley. Back to Edwards. Horford pulls it in. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Edwards. And the basket by Gobert.
And for Gobert, this offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Tatum can't hit. Minnesota's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. It's Edwards on the wing, defended by Smart. Tatum with a steal. Oh, got a piece of it. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
Over to the left wing. Towns goes in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Tatum with room to shoot. Tatum with another miss.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. but some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
McDaniels, that's good.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
From deep. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist from Smart. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Towns against Horford. Towns can't get it to go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Edwards can't hit.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Edwards with it, now guarded by Brown. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Shooting for Boston, Robert Williams.
So he can't get either to fall. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. There's Tatum with the three. Outside, Brown. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Edwards fires from way outside. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall. And so it's the Boston Celtics. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the point. And that's the group from Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Pass to Towns. And there it is for him. Towns has got 6 points.
You know, this is exactly why they give the ball to Towns down there. I mean, his combination of size, agility, and shot repertoire makes him hard to deal with.
Horford for 3 on target from range.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Now Towns. It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Towns. Fires the 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Boston's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Here's Smart. Up top, Horford. Fires for 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Part of what makes Horford such a really good jump shooter is the fundamentals and mechanics, but also his confidence.
Conley with the ball. Guarded now by Smart. And here's Edwards outside. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 5 assists in the game. Smart for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. Towns passes to Gobert. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Conley finds Towns. And here's Edwards outside. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 10.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the three consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Tatum way outside. From beyond the arc and then some. And the Celtics lead by 12.
Oh, my. The air is thin from out there. But I tell you what, he's got deep range.
Back to Towns. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Towns has got 8.
Can you say natural leader? But Conley is especially effective at running the offense and involving his teammates through his passing.
Jason Tatum, first personal foul. Second team foul.
That one misses for Towns.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Carl Anthony Towns.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. McDaniels from long range. Boston with a rebound. Horford's got 4 rebounds in the game. Tatum from long range nails it from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
Offensive board. Tries again. And he lays it in.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And he knocks down the first one.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. His confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Horford for 3. Here's Williams. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Robert Williams picks up 1.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
And both free throws good for Edwards. The Celtics have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. And Tatum, here we go. Offensive rebound, Williams. And another shot. Out to Horford from outside the arc. Doesn't go that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Towns. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
Jason Tatum has so many different ways he can score, showing us a little solo spurt ability right there.
Here's McDaniels, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
15 foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for Minnesota, McDaniels.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 34 seconds left in the third. Inside, here's Williams, and Williams punches it home. And he's now got the double-double.
And Tatum knows how to find his guys in their spots now. A solid passer at his position.
Conley passes to Towns. The kick out to Edwards. Towns down low. He's against Horford. 5 to shoot. Back to Towns. Looking to end this cold spell. Some solid defense from Williams. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston, helping them space the floor. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when was made by the big fella.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at the Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the center position, locking down the middle.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And he can't hit the second. The Celtics shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Smart. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Mike Conley. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
Offensive rebound. Tatum with a steal. Williams a screen on McDaniels. Horford for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
And no help on that one. Towns, long stride, and all the way to the rack. Way to go, big fella.
The Timberwolves shooting 47% in this one, looking efficient. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8. The Celtics have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. A nice shot by Tatum.
Tatum aggressively looking for his shot now, preparing before the pass arrives.
The shot by Conley, no good.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Such a wide open look. Horford's got 9 points now in the second half.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Outside McDaniels. Conley finds McDaniels. Outside Edwards. 6 to shoot. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Williams. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out. Muscala, he's checked in for Williams. And he makes both free throws. Boston has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Tatum. The fadeaway. Rebound Minnesota.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
McDaniels with it. Plenty of space. The rebound, Celtics. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in the game. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Conley against Brown. Conley passes to McDaniels. Towns with the ball. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. It'll be Celtics ball. The Celtics have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Pass to Muscala. Back to Tatum. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Tatum's got 26 points. The Timberwolves shooting 46%. A decent average so far. Shot is good by Edwards.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
For Boston, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. And it's Tatum missing. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Tatum against McDaniels. Conley up top. Pass to Edwards. Now McDaniels. Tipped away.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Celtics.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And what a huge performance it was for Jason Tatum.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. He really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Oh, a deep three from Tatum. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. McDaniels against Tatum. Towns down low. Here's Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Towns for 3. The shot that time not on target. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
And Muscala with the slam.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Towns against Horford. McDaniels passes to Towns and misses it off the right side of the rim. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Hard alley, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
I smack clowns with mad style.